guys, welcome to Blossoming Wellness. In today's video, I'm so excited to share with you an updated version of my crystal collection. I made a crystal collection video back in 2023. Many people have asked me to do an update with better lighting, so you asked and I'm gonna deliver. The crystals in this collection have stood the test of time. I have been an avid crystal collector since 2017, and in that time I have purchased so many crystals, and I've also sold a lot of crystals and given a lot away. So the ones that remain in my collection today are the cream of the crop, the best of the best. I just recently went through my collection yesterday and decluttered it even more. So I'm going to be posting a whole slew of new crystals on my Etsy. You can check out my store below. So I'm going to show you the crystals in the order that I'm obsessed with them. Starting with my cathedrals, they're just massive pieces that I'm so proud to have in my collection. I love them. They just have such a grounding presence in the room. I have 4 at the moment, and when I move into my fiance's house, I really want to keep getting more. I want to get a butterfly one. So that's like the big thing on my bucket list. My favorite crystal is this smoky quartz sphere. I'm so in love with this. Every time I see it, I just feel like it is the embodiment of my soul. I love smoky quartz so much. I don't know why. I just love it. It's my all-time favorite crystal, and this one has so many rainbows. The next sphere that I think is just objectively the best crystal in my collection is this sphere, and it has a heart on it. It is very heavy. I'm so in love with it. I always put it with the heart in front, and I just felt like that was the sweetest surprise when I brought it home and noticed that. So this one's very, very special to me. The next crystal that I think is so unique in my collection is this citrine. It kind of goes from citrine to smoky quartz. It features a gorgeous rainbow front and center, and I'm obsessed with rainbows, but I also love that it has this cascading crackle on the side. I think this crystal has the most princess energy, and I'm all about that princess life, so I love having it in my collection. I love both of my labradorite pieces, but this one is gorgeous. It has a sunset pink sheen to it, and I've just never seen a labradorite with this coloring, and I love it. It's so pretty. My other labradorite, though, I equally love. I feel like the other one was the feminine energy. This one's more of a masculine energy with the blues and the greens. I love the triangle shape. They look really cute together. I also love my pink rose quartz sphere. This one has an asterism on it. My other beloved rose quartz is this flame. She has a beautiful little rainbow in the front, and there's also some inclusions of some type of copper, and she just makes me happy. Next, I have this other beautiful flame. This is actually a very light smoky quartz. It has some stunning rainbow inclusions throughout, and I love how it goes from lighter to darker at the bottom. This one is my fiance's favorite crystal. He always says that, and I just think it has like amazing feminine energy as well. Speaking of my sweet fiance, he purchased me 2 beautiful hearts that I have on these stands. They are both really pretty. One's just slightly larger than the other, and I think they're so cute. I love having 2, and they were both for anniversary / Valentine's Day gifts. Another smoky quartz that I have that really reminds me of the Philosopher's Stone from Harry Potter is this beautiful one. It has like a very clear part at the bottom, and then there's some rainbow inclusions and some crackles up top. It's just such a magical stone. I feel like this one belongs in a museum or something. This is actually the only new crystal that you guys have not seen before. This is a calcite, and I bought it recently. It has a really pretty bluish color when you look at it in certain lights, but it is a light pink. This is my marriage crystal. I bought it one day when I was just in the best mood. I found this crystal store that I'd never been to, and it really spoke to me. So it was a very impulsive buy, but I feel like it just represents the time that I'm currently in. Another tower I have that's really cool is this super tall one. I don't even know what this is, but it was on a really good sale at my favorite crystal store, and I just think due to the height and the size, it's such an impressive stone. I also have this beautiful, I think it's a hematoid. It literally looks like a planet. I love how it looks sitting next to my rose quartz. This crystal is very underappreciated in my collection, I have to say. It is a calcite, and it has the most amazing geometric rainbows in it. It's honestly a super trippy crystal, but I don't notice the rainbows unless I hold it up. But every time I pick it up and consider selling it, I'm like lost in the rainbows, and I realize that I can't part with it. This is another beautiful grounding smoky quartz. I love that it is really dark on one side and gets lighter on the other side. Now I'll show you a quick rundown of some of my amethyst pieces. I have this beautiful skinny tower. I have this smaller one that has some cool inclusions here. Then I have this beautiful one that looks like a mini cathedral, and this was one of the very first crystals I bought back in 2017. It has remained one of my favorite amethysts. And then my mom bought me this really massive one. I think it looks so beautiful as well. I love a big chunk of amethyst. Then I have this piece of amethyst that I also received from my mom as a graduation present. I keep my necklaces on it. They just look really pretty displayed there. This beautiful amethyst was one of the first crystals I bought. This really started my crystal obsession. I was at South American Imports in San Diego and I saw this piece and I assumed it would be hundreds of dollars, but it was actually really affordable. I bought it that day and that really kicked off my obsession for several years. Here is a very hefty clear quartz point. It is really heavy. I wanted a massive clear quartz point, and when I started working my first job after college, this was like my first purchase to treat myself. It is very difficult to move around, but it is a very beautiful bucket list piece in my collection. I have a soft spot for crystals that are like built into wooden stands. I don't know why. I think they just like would look great on a bookshelf. This piece has tons of crackle quartz in it. Here is a slightly smaller clear quartz point. You will see in a second. I'm kind of a sucker for these. I just see so many and everyone I think is so beautiful, but this one stood out to me because it has a really gorgeous rainbow at the very top. Okay, so as far as the crystals that I keep on my dresser, I have shown you all the big ones, and now I'm going to dive into the smaller ones. I recently went through my smaller crystal collection and really decluttered them because I want to be able to bring all my tiny crystals with me on my travels this upcoming year. I wanted to make sure my collection was super small and curated. Potentially my all-time favorite crystal is this inclusion quartz. It features a beautiful rainbow in the front and it has some like mossy inclusions as well. While that crystal is one of my oldest, one of my newest is this crystal, which is also a garden quartz with lots of cool inclusions. My fiance got this for me for my birthday this year, and I will always associate it with my engagement and birthday celebration. I like to keep those two in front of my bracelets just because you can really see the beautiful inclusions even from laying in bed. I have 3 crackle quartzes. I could see myself partying with 1 or 2 of these. The one I know that I'll always keep is my first one. I got this one in 2017, and the shape of it, the size, the positioning of the crackles, it's just perfect. I bought these 2 little chunky cuties at Trilogy Sanctuary in San Diego, and they're both really gorgeous too. I think crackle quartz is one of the most stunning stones, so I don't think you can ever have too much, but I might, but I still really love them. I have 5 other little quartz towers to show you. So I have this one clear one that's just like glass. Then I have another crackle quartz that has an aura sheen. I'm actually a huge fan of aura crystals. I think they're so magical. And I just love, as you can see, like sunset lamps and anything holographic. So these are really cool to me for that reason. My mom got me that one, and she also got me this one. It has one crackle in the middle, and it's just so stunning. And finally, I have this really miniature stone that has a little rainbow flash in the front. The last clear quartz point I have is this really teeny tiny one that I got in Oregon. It has one mossy green inclusion, and it's just so Oregon vibes. While I was in Oregon, I also got this mossy agate, and they're just so cute. I love them. I love thinking about that trip. Then I have this beautiful aura flame. Due to the shape of the flame, you can catch a little aura sheen from every angle. She's like ready to party. I used to have a ton of little citrine, but I've only kept 2 in my collection. I have this one chunkier piece that has so many incredible crackles and some more kind of like ocean spray fuzzy looking parts in it. And then I have this one that is more of a honey color that has a beautiful rainbow flash in the front. I bought these 2 amethyst crystals when I was up in Canmore, Alberta this summer. They're both filled with gorgeous rainbows. This one's lighter, this one's more gemmy and bright purple, and they just both make me so happy. This smoky quartz is one of my favorite crystals. It is filled with crackles. It is so beautiful. I have no idea what this is. It has a lot of lines in it and some crazy inclusions and the gorgeous rainbow, and it's just such a unique crystal. Funny story, I took this pyrite heart to Coachella, and I was dead set on giving it to Kevin Parker from Tame Impala if I ran into him. He was playing that year, and some of my friends had artist passes, so I thought there was a chance I could run into him, but I didn't, so it's still in my collection, and I'm very happy that I still have it. This is my only piece of tiny rose quartz that I've kept. This is actually a really amazing piece because I found it at my house in Canada from when I was like a really little girl. I had a little crystal collection back then. Then I have this beautiful spirit quartz. This was another one of my OG crystals from my first crystal haul. I think it looks like a little bear when I look at it. Brief location change because I wanted to show you some crystals over here. So I have this amazing, massive cathedral here that has little inclusions. It's way too heavy to pick up, but it is beautiful. Then down here, I have the crystals that I normally keep in my bathroom. So I have this amethyst on a stand. It has this really cool Dalmatian looking stone inclusion. Then I have this beautiful agate. I always keep this in my bathroom. I just think it's a really beautiful decorative piece. And in here I have a little aura crystal that I'm pretty sure is fake, but it's still really pretty and vibey. So I just keep that nestled in here. Then this little amethyst is always in my shower. I just like it there. And these two pieces are also quite decorative. My mom bought me these in Thailand. They have some crazy crystals at the bottom. I'm not really showing this one in its full glory, but this crystal is 5 feet tall. Probably can't tell. It's definitely not in the best place, but this is the room I'm working with at the moment. They're not so optimal filming place, but I have this cathedral here. I bought it on sale and the black part like rubs off a lot and creates a lot of mess. So I don't like to mess with this one or move it. Last few pieces to show you from my room. I keep them on my bedside table like this. So I have this beautiful mini cathedral. I love how it goes from a lighter purple to a darker purple. So one crystal I keep by my bed is this zebra light crystal, I think. Apparently it's a combination of smoky quartz and moonstone, so I thought it would be a good one to keep by my bed. I was back up in Canada in October and I bought this little crystal that is a jasper quartz. I really like it, and honestly I use it a lot for like face massage, so I like to massage my jaw before bed. And then these last two crystals I may sell. I just kind of like them sitting by my bed at the moment, but I have this citrine that I think may not be true citrine, but it has a lot of gorgeous crackles and rainbows. And then I also have this really light smoky quartz that has this gorgeous little rainbow in the front. Last part of my crystal collection, I am in my home gym where I'm keeping some of these. The first one is this gorgeous quartz point, which has this little green inclusions. It has some rainbows in it, and it's the most Lord of the Rings forest princess fairy crystal. Next, I have this gorgeous inclusion sphere, which has so much going on in it. Like, I honestly can't even describe it. You can really get lost just examining it. I really love this one. This clear quartz point I've had in my collection since I was a little girl. My mom gave it to me when I was like 5 or 6. This crystal is really beautiful. It features a rainbow in the front and some of this crazy copper stuff. I believe it's a smoky quartz, but it has the weirdest purple shade, and obviously it's a flame shape. So I added a new crystal to my collection after filming the video. It is this beautiful smoky quartz tower. It has the most insane rainbows. And my sweet fiance bought it for me as a present, and I'm so grateful. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this updated collection video. Like I said earlier, look out for my crystal sale video. It will be coming up shortly.